I'm Kellick Davidson. I live in Greentown, Indiana with my parents. I have an older brother who's 22 who lives in Kokomo now with his daughter who's 5. My ancestors, so to speak, came from mostly Europe and UK, Scotland, and England to be specific. My mother's side isn't involved really in our lives anymore due to personal issues with my mother, so I'm not really sure where that side comes from. But most likely also white Europeans. We are a family that doesn't really go out much. We stay home, as in eating wise. We cook a lot of our own food, and so that's why my personal artifact that represents me and my family is the recipe box, and it has been in my family for well over 4 generations. There's so many recipes in here from my grandmother's and my mother, and it is very important to our family. I'm not sure exactly where it came from because it is so old, but it's about 4 inches tall, 3.5 inches wide. It's old. It makes noise. You can't really hear it right now. I have a great personal connection to it because I can remember always coming into the kitchen and seeing the recipe box and knowing that we were gonna have something crazy for dinner. Who knows what it would be? Something old we just pulled out from the recipe box. And we just have so many old recipes. Like my Grandpa Terry's spaghetti, for one instance. My mother's family was poor back in the day, and so they would just make recipes of stuff laying around in the fridge, and it's about 16 pieces of cheese mixed with bacon and spaghetti. And it sounds disgusting, but it's crazy good. I mean, you have to put everything in at a certain time or it doesn't work out. It's a recipe closed up tight. This recipe box has been passed down many generations. My grandma gave it to my mom at their wedding, and my mom said that since she never had a girl, I guess she'd just give it to me since I'm the baby of the family. And you know, if she does end up giving it to me, then I would definitely want to pass it down to my kids, and if I had them, and I would like to think that those theoretical children would also pass it down to their theoretical children and keep that tradition alive. There's just so many recipes in here. My grandpa during Thanksgiving always makes this special turkey with pineapple on it and glazes it for hours and hours. It's delicious. Best turkey you'll ever have. It's amazing, really. It has meant a lot in my life because times in the kitchen are good memories for me from my childhood, and it's nice to think back on those, and this recipe box will always remind me of those good times.